Alright, boom, we're live. Sweet. Go ahead and just max that out, make that easy. Let me make double sure. Alright, let's see. Alright, boom, we're live. Okay, cool, it is working. Sweet. Alright, well, I guess we're chilling like villains until somebody decides that they want to drop on by. Alright, let's see. Kind of get a little bit more set up. I don't want to totally cover up those sweet, sweet slabs in the back, but I guess we ain't got a choice, huh? There we go. Well, you can see the Zekrom and the Gengar in the back at least. Let me... There we go. No interruptions. Oh. Oh. Oops. I guess the camera's fine. Probably could have moved it over a little bit more. Maybe significantly a bit more. Let's see. Heck with it. We'll move it a little bit. There we go. Uh-oh. I have a missed call. Oh, Mom needs me to call her. My mommy needs me to call her. Alright, Ma. I'll call you back after this. Love, if you're out there, miss you. Hope you're having a fun time at the beach. Wife is currently camping at the beach in the Philippines right now. She's having a good time. And hopefully some people drop by and we can have a good time here. I guess we'll find out. Would love to give away this Evolving Skies booster. It would be great. We'll see if it happens. We'll see if anybody stops by. Who knows? Really need to start making thumbnails for these things. I tried learning how to make a thumbnail before this, and it was not working out. It was not working out at all. I could remove the background from something, but then I couldn't like drop it in where I wanted to. I couldn't even like download the image and save it as it was. Like, it was really getting to be a pain. But oh well. Maybe I can find a workaround. Hopefully. But again, it was not working. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Oh wait, I can't do that on this phone. Dang it. Well, let's see. I can, for starters, I can hit mute. Boom, bada boom. And then what do I want to do? Let's see. Oh, but there's going to be clicking in the video if I start clicking around all the time. Should I do that? I guess it ain't the end of the world. Oops. Oh, there we go. Yep, everything is working out fine. Let's see. As long as I can see that in the corner, I think that we'll be okay. I wish that I had a Stellar Crown booster box. That would be great. To be able to use that as a giveaway. That would be super dope. And just put that right there. And we'll just drop that down like so. And bam, no problem. That'll work. Probably just be a lot of annoying clicking going on. But hey, there's nobody around to annoy right now, so it's probably okay, right? Maybe I would play League if, oh wait, I don't have a way of, I don't have a way of changing the camera angle, oh, I don't. Ooh, that's a bummer. Oh well, to heck with it. I guess that I just won't change the camera angle as I sit here doing what I be doing. We can chill here for what, 30 minutes? Nobody shows up for 30 minutes. Probably just call it. I bet if it said Stellar Crown ripping ship, people would probably show up. That'd be nice. Speaking of Stellar Crown, if anybody sees this video retroactively, I hope I'm using the right word there. If anyone sees this video after the fact, know that we got a crazy booster box opening of Stellar Crown coming up. And I mean, it'll be special. It'll be something that people should definitely want to see, I would say 100%. It'll be very exciting. Sadly, it'll still just be me. Wife is still away. But that's okay. It'll still be really fun. Be on the lookout. Now we're going to be opening some Stellar Crown. Oh, hey! Hello, person in the chat. Make yourself known. Feel free to leave a like. If we get to 20 likes, we add another pack to the pot for the giveaway. Currently in the pot is the Sabrina's Alakazam and the Evolving Skies sleeved ETB. So if we get to 20 likes, we'll add another one in there. Add another pack. It won't be an Evolving Skies pack, but it'll be another cool pack. And then if you want your chance to enter to win that, all you got to do is buy some packs of the Paradx Rift. And each pack that you buy is an entry in to win. And then once the booster box is finished selling, once it's been bought up, then yeah, we'll roll for the winner of the pot. However many packs are in there. Trainer Glenn, good to see you. How's it going? Not much is up. We're just sitting here on a Saturday, chilling, doing an unscheduled live stream. We're gonna try to do these every Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Oh, and of course, as soon as I say that, my boss messages me asking if I can do something on Saturday. And if I do it, he's probably going to be like, can you do these 5 other things so I don't got to drive down there and do it myself? To which I'll probably be like, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Why not? I'll do it. Got to give me 30 minutes, though, at least. But Trainer Glenn, how are you doing? How you been? What are you up to on a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Trainer Glenn has left. Well, Trainer Glenn, thanks for stopping by at least. Appreciate that. We appreciate anybody that at least stops by to say hi. Taking time out of your day. Oh, it looks like you left, but then I just saw a thumbs up. Trainer Glenn, tell us how you feel about Stellar Crown. Just tell us something about your day. Oh, maybe you just dropped out for a second. Looks like you're still there. Maybe I should get a silent clicking mouse. Maybe that'd be a good idea. On top of the other 2 that I already have. But yeah, man, Trainer Glenn, again, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate anybody that takes the time, honestly. I know we're not huge, but we're doing our best to grow our support best we can. You say it's all right. Meaning Stellar Crown, you think it's an okay set? Or maybe the clicking is okay. Maybe the clicking isn't bothersome. Temporal Force is better. Fair enough. I think that Temporal Forces probably is overall a better set. Now, do I think the Paradx Rift is underrated as a lot of YouTubers are making it out to me to be? I don't know. Honestly, I don't feel that way about Paradx Rift personally. Are there a lot of cool art cards in it? Yes. But I don't feel like there's anything in it that makes it stand out that crazy against the other sets, though. So, I don't know. I mean, I think the Groudon is sick. I think that the Roaring Moon is probably a little undervalued right now, but... Oh, you like Paradx Rift better than Temporal. Okay, my bad. We haven't really done much Temporal box opening on the channel, so I don't know. I think Temporal Forces is kind of... I think Temporal Forces and Paradx Rift are both kind of odd sets. They're a little weird in that they didn't have huge popularity. They seemed kind of overhyped when they were being announced and everything. Like, there was definitely more excitement for Paradox and Temporal than there was for Twilight Masquerade, 100%. And I think I blame that on the Ogre Pawns. Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant are awesome. Still haven't pulled them. Neither have we, man. Neither have we. But yeah, the Iron Valiant and the Roaring Moon are super cool cards. I've been like playing the games ever since original Red and Blue. So personally, I have more attachment to Groudon than I do to a like ancient version of a like older Pokemon. And as much as like I think the Roaring Moon card is very cool, I don't feel like Roaring Moon looks that different than Salamence, which is like been a consistent criticism of mine when it comes to like alternate forms of Pokemon. Like even the Megas, like in XY, like I think that Mega Venusaur versus Venusaur, I feel like look the exact freaking same, and I feel like a lot of Pokemon suffer from that same problem of just looking the exact same, or like very closely to it when they give it an alternate form. It's kind of like almost just re-releasing the exact same Pokemon. But at least the arts now look really cool. Like, I can't think of a Salamence card that looks nearly as sick as a Roaring Moon card, for example. I agree, but there's just something about him. No, you're right. There is something about him. There definitely is. I mean, I like the overall idea of like having future versions and ancient versions of Pokemon. I think that is really, really cool. However, I think that if you wanted to do ancient versions, why are we not getting fossil Pokemon? Like, I know that they are like, you know, brought back from fossils and everything, but we could have ancient versions of them that they don't have to be rock types. They could be their original typings. And I think that was a bit of a lost opportunity. And I think that the ancient cards definitely look a lot better than the future Pokemon. The future Pokemon, like, a lot of them are just, like, for some reason they just all turn into robots, which I think is kind of weird. Not to say that we don't have some robot-like Pokemon, like that's just never been a thing. But I don't know how I feel about just it's futuristic, but by just making it turn into a robot. And again, that's not to say that I feel that way about all of the future Pokemon. I just feel like it's a bit of a meh theme to just like make a lot robotic. Lol, right? Yeah. Again, I like the idea of the future and ancient theme, but I feel like there was missed opportunity there that they could have done more. I feel like they definitely could have done a lot more. You almost got that first 100. Yeah. I'm excited for Surging Sparks, though. Could it be overhyped? I think maybe a little bit, but I think the Surging Sparks will be a very cool set, and I am super stoked on that Latios art cards. I love any of the cards that when you have two of them and you put them together, they make a full picture. I love it, I love the gold cards from Crown Zenith that do that. I think that's sick. And Latios are like two of my favorite legendaries. I really love those Pokemon. I love original Sapphire Ruby. So I really hope to pull at least the Latios, the harder pull. Still haven't even pulled the Perrin from Twilight Masquerade to put with the Growliths that we have. Which is a bummer. But oh well. Is what it is. Yeah, you too? Yeah. Man, Twilight Masquerade has just really hard pull rates, really challenging pull rates for sure. I mean, we did get some sick pulls from Twilight for sure. But no Greninja, no Perrin. The Perrin is one of my top cards. Like, I would take the Perrin over the Carmine because I really want to have a matching set of a Growlithe and a Perrin. Oh, man, it's been a slow Saturday, man. I feel like not much is really going on. I might go out to this toy anime con thing that is happening Monday in my area. Might take the camera, do some recording, see if anything's cool going on there. I mean, because personally I love anime and love toy stuff, obviously. I collect, pieces of cardboard that people play games with. So might check that out. Might post some shorts about that. Or maybe just a whole video. Just make a day of it. Who knows? We'll see. Oh boy. If I'm lucky, there will be some Pokemon vendors there. Or just some card game vendors there in general. Because if that is a thing, that would be pretty sick. I'd be down for that. I also don't know how big it's going to be. There was literally the exact same event. At least it was being advertised. We didn't go to it last time. But it was another toy con anime. Or no, I think it was actually just an anime con. Actually, last time at the fairgrounds. But now it's a toy and anime con. So I'll definitely go by there Monday, check it out at the fairgrounds. After I figure out where the fairgrounds are, that is, in my area. No, honestly, don't have any idea where they are. But if I can find some cool goodies, that'd be pretty sweet. Probably have to pick up some cash, as I really don't have any. But maybe I'll get lucky and I can do card readers. Oh, it's going to be another hot day. I can already feel myself sweating. Should probably close up the apartment so that the heat isn't just radiating in, just starting to cook me. Got a new slab in the lineup. Bought that Zekrom slab when I saw that there's going to be a owner or a trainer card, not a trainer card, a owner's Pokemon card, there we go, of Zekrom. I want to have a Zekrom, or no, Reshiram. Jesus, how am I messing up the name so bad? I wanted a trainer gallery Zekrom to go with the Reshiram if I managed to pull that as well. Coming out in Surging Sparks. And then I'm hoping that the... Oh yeah, that's right. Is the Surging Spark set supposed to be the Dragon set that everybody was like really excited about? Actually, if that's the reason why everybody's excited for Surging Spark, that would make a lot more sense. Because I was hearing word that there was a Dragon set on the horizon, but I think that that's supposed to be Dragon's Paradise. I think that it's called in Japanese. And Surging Spark is part of that set and then part of a different set as well. Surging Spark is not just Dragon's Paradise from Japan, so... But again, I don't know if the Dragon's Paradise is the like dragon set that everybody was super hyped on. Guess we'll see. Viewer number 2, make yourself known in the chat. Leave a like, please, on the video. For no other reason than once we get to 20 likes, then we'll add another pack to the pot of giveaways. But thanks for stopping by. But obviously, everybody's really hyped on the Rocket set. I can't wait for the Rocket set. I'm like saving up my money to be able to buy a lot of the Rocket set. I don't know how much opening. Well, we'll probably be doing a decent amount of opening on the channel for the Rocket set once it finally does get announced. But then more than anything, I'm praying that 151 is finally going to get a reprint by the end of the year. Personally, I don't see how they couldn't do a reprint. Like, it is such a beloved set. It is crazy beautiful set. Like, so many people came back to the hobby because of 151. I think that to think that they're not going to do a reprint, I think is insane. And everyone is clamoring for one too. I mean, I think that the fact that Costco had those boxes for a short time, they're only around for like, I think a month max before they were all gone. I think that should like be a pretty decent indicator that we need a reprint. Because I think that it's hard to argue at this point that we don't need a reprint. 2 viewers again in the chat. Again, if you don't know, if we get to 20 likes, we add a pack to the pot of our giveaways, which are right here. Spreen Kazam and Sleeved Evolving Skies Booster Pack. If you have any questions or if you want to get entries into being able to win those, then we do 1 entry per Paradx Rift Booster Pack bot. But yeah, otherwise, thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Feel free to make yourself known in the chat. Por favor, tell us how your day is going. Tell us what you think about the modern sets. What do you think about Paradx Rift Temporal Forces? Or tell us how excited you are for a Rocket set. Or how desperately we obviously need a 151 reprint. Or tell me some drama. Tell me some drama in your life, even, or even just some drama that you've seen, IRL or online. We'll talk about anything around here that isn't politics. Anything that's not politics, we'll talk about. I apologize for the clicking, by the way. I do it to kind of try to have something going on. As if I'm not having a back and forth with somebody, then it's kind of hard to talk about just random stuff that pops into your head. I guess I'm not schizophrenic enough. Maybe I should take some crazy pills. Things would be more lively. By the way, Trainer Glenn, since you're still, at least I assume that you're still there, tell me, how would you feel about seeing a booster box of Stellar Crown versus a booster box of Digimon Crisis Core? Crisis Core being the set. So if anybody doesn't know, Digimon has like their latest iteration of their card game. But they have some of the coolest cards in like honestly just trading card games in general. If anybody knows anything about Digimon, oh, Piney Acres. Hey, how are you? Doing good. How you doing? But yeah, if anybody knows anything about Digimon, if you haven't seen the Ghost Rare Omnimon from Double Diamond, freaking check it out. It is like one of the sickest looking cards I've ever seen. I would give, oh man, the amount of money that I would give to be able to own that card is not at its current market value, but it is a lot. Probably the most amount that I would have ever spent on any one card in my life. I can say that for sure. But yeah, anybody out there who thinks that a Digimon booster box would be able to beat a Pokemon booster box? Oh, actually, speaking of which, I don't know if it's the same amount of packs. Honestly, don't know. Doing okay. How has been being by yourself? It's actually not bad. I actually haven't been doing a lot of talking to my wife, only for the reason of, like, let's see, she's probably getting up around now, but when I wake up, it's like 3 a.m. there, and then I have to go to work, and obviously I can't just be, like, chatting away at work. Once I get home, we have a little bit of time to talk, but, I mean, she's like, basically on a trip. Haven't had any good pulls today, no. No, probably gonna shoot Tuesday's video in advance, so might pull something today. Might. But other than that, yeah, my wife has been pretty much just on a trip. Like, she's camping out at the beach right now, having a good time. Not enjoying the heat over there. She's from there, and she's, like, can't take the heat anymore. She's been too pampered for the last, like, however long she's been gone. I think it's, like, 2.5 years now. But yeah, Piney, I appreciate you stopping by, man. There's a lot of things that you could be doing with your time. I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. Maybe the beach would be nice, yeah. She showed me the beach that she's staying at. It's very beautiful over there. At least the area that she is specifically in. I have only been to Manila in the Philippines, and it's not that visually appealing to the eyes or to the nose. Very not appealing to the nose at all. However, the food, my God. I would go back and suffer the smells and the sights just for the food. It is without a doubt some of the best food that I've ever had, like, and at any place that I've been in the world. Oh, no worries, man. You're here now. You're hanging out. We're chilling. You know, it's pretty much just going to be this unless anybody decides that they want to buy into some packs. But, yeah, man, don't worry about, not seeing the notification earlier. It's cool. Appreciate you just stopping by at all. Saying hi. We like being able to communicate with you guys. We do enjoy that part. Let you know kind of what we plan on doing, kind of what's going on with us. We like hearing about what's going on with you guys. Getting your guys' takes on, Pokemon in general, or just like anything in general, really. I feel like it's better to hear from, your average person instead of just the echo chamber that is YouTube. Pretty much. There's outliers. There are outliers for sure. But when it comes to Pokemon, there's a lot of repeat opinions. Like, kind of talked about one earlier, like everybody is saying that Paradx Rift is just super underrated, it's going to do really well in the long term, and this and that. Which, I mean, I'm not saying that they're wrong, but I do think that it is just, I don't know, it's interesting that they all end up saying it around the same time. Once one person says it, then like everybody ends up jumping on the bandwagon, literally all within the same couple days. I just find that to be something that you should take with a grain of salt. Not that I think that any of them are like lying or anything like that, but I think that's definitely good to get out of just hearing the same thing over and over for sure. Yeah, man, Piney, what are you up to today that you don't mind sharing? What you got going on? You got a 3-day weekend for Labor Day? You gonna be chilling? I know that's what I'm doing. At least until I go and check on what my boss wants me to go check on at work. Which I'll be doing in 30 minutes, if not sooner. I planned on doing that earlier this morning, but then I slept in, which is uncharacteristic of me. Usually I'm up at 6 every single morning, working day or not. I just like getting up early, but then that also means that I gotta go to bed early, which if I don't have work the next day, then usually I'm not so much of a good boy about getting my 8 hours. Just chilling with the kiddos. Unfortunately, I have to work Monday. That's a bummer. But that's good that you're getting to spend some time with the kids, though. I feel like families don't really spend enough time together anymore. I feel like kids are like just kind of left to roam free so much and just do their own thing away from anybody. Like a lot of kids are shut-ins nowadays, and I think technology is a big contributor to that I don't find to be particularly beneficial to anybody. I'm up at 6:30 every day also. Yeah, usually like 6:30 is sleeping in for me. Like that's me turning like waking up at like 6:00. I wake up like almost on the dot at 6:02 every single morning. And then if I decide that I don't want to get out of bed, then I'm 100% out of bed at 6:30 usually. Like 9 days out of 10 for sure. That's what I do. I like schedules, man. I like routine. It keeps me consistent. It keeps me productive too. I can also say that. It definitely helps me with not just sitting around and doing nothing all day. I'm very much a creature of habit. I'm one of those people that I have like a place for everything that I put. Like when I walk into the house and I'm putting my car keys down, I always put them back in the exact same spot. And I have to do that with everything, because if I don't, then I won't know where it is anymore. And then when I go, and then when I need that thing, that's when I'm running around like, where did I put it? Hey, TFK Marusha. Marusha. I'm just going to say Musha. I'm sorry. MR is apparently a hard thing for me to pronounce. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. Please leave a like. If we get to 20 likes, we'll add another pack to the pot. Currently in the pod, we got the Sabrina's Alakazam and a sleeved booster pack of Evolving Skies. I almost said of ETB, whatever that would have been. But yeah, man, thanks for stopping by on a Saturday. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that stopped by. Oh yeah, if you want to be able to enter to win the Evolving Skies booster pack along with the Sabrina's Alakazam, every pack of Paradx Rift that you buy will get you an entry. And then once the box is totally sold out, then we will see who wins that lovely pot of stuff. And if nothing else, hopefully we'll be able to add at least one more pack to it. That'd be nice. Just say Rusha. Okay, I'll say Rusha. There we go. It's silent M. That should have been my first thought. English is my first language, but I'm also kind of special when it comes to being able to read. Like, languages are just not my thing. Especially in English. I'm terrible at reading. I'm terrible at spelling. Not to say that, like, I can't read or something, but, you know, when it comes to seeing a word that I haven't seen before, and I try to sound it out, I almost every single time mess it up. And it'll take me, like, multiple attempts to figure out how to actually pronounce it. Not proud of that. I wish that I was better when it came to spelling and grammar and that kind of stuff. But I was a math guy. I'm a math guy now. I've always been a math guy. I'm all about the math. My wife can be the language expert. But, of course, English is not her first language, so I'm actually the one that we have to rely on when it comes to writing anything, or if she sees new words that she doesn't know. Yeah, Rusha, what is up? What are you up to? How's your day going? Tell us what you got going on, man. Ooh. Man, it's already been 35 minutes. Man, I feel like these things go by so fast. Even though it's me just like chilling here and pretty much just like spewing my thoughts on random stuff. We'll be at an hour before we know it. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call my mommy back because my mommy called me, and then I'm gonna stop by my work and do a chore for somebody else. If anybody was able to hear that, I apologize. Excuse me. If you didn't hear it, then good. Don't worry about it. I'm just grinding my last 200 watch hours while in here. Grinding your last 200 watch hours? Wait, what do you mean you're grinding 200 watch hours? So what all cards you got graded in there? Oh, okay, yeah. You want to see the graded cards? So... there we go. All right, so we've got the Ghastly IR from Temporal Forces. Obviously a beautiful card. Very, very cool. So this here is actually a Bandai Seal disc. So this is graded by CGC, Gem Mint 10. This is actually a sticker. Yeah, this one is one of the only very few Bandai Seal discs that I have. It is very cool. Very much like that one. Yeah, we got the Zekrom Trainer Gallery from Brilliant Stars. Again, I picked this up because the owner's Pokemon for the Reshiram is coming up, so I want to be able to have a pair of them if I pull the Reshiram. YouTube watch hours 200 left from 3,000. So, wait, are you like watching, are you like having your own videos play or something in the background while you're doing other stuff? So that you can get to 3,000 watch hours? Is that what you're doing? And then we got the Japanese band Gengar, Sabrina's Gengar in a PSA 9. Yeah, we got the Professor Oak from as a Joker for like 52 playing card deck, again in a Gem Mint 10. And then we got the Japanese version of the Chen Pao EX Special Illustration Rare in a PSA 10. Those are the Slabos that we got on display in the back. I'll probably switch them out next time. Put in some different ones. We have a good amount of slabs. And again, I keep saying that we need to do our PSA. Okay, 100%. 100% after the 15th, you guys are going to see our PSA submission. We got a big stack to actually send in. Why is the Gengar banned? Oh my gosh. I actually forget. I forget why it's the banned Gengar or why the Gengar is banned. I'd have to look it up. I'm live now. I go live like 12 hours, 12 to 20 hours a day. Dang, what do you do on there? I'll check you out on my personal channel as well, but yeah, since we got you here, Rusha, what do you do on there for 12 to 20 hours a day, out of curiosity? Please tell us. Your fans are dying to know, that don't know about you. Your fans-to-be want to know. I'm a game player in Pokemon rips and giveaways. Oh, okay. Are you ripping or gaming right now? And if you're ripping, if you're gaming, what are you gaming? And if you're ripping, what are you ripping? Oh, and then also, wait, Why are you trying to get to 3,000 watch hours? Or your 3,000 hours? So sorry, I guess I have 3 questions. Sorry, suddenly you're way more interesting than anything I got going on. $12 to 20 hours a day, though. Man, if I had that much time, I don't even know if I would do it. Even if I had that much free time, I don't know if I would do it. Maybe I would. Nah, I probably wouldn't. Who am I kidding? If we were already successful in what we were doing right now, then maybe I'd be open to the idea. My wife could do it though. She has all the free time in the world. She could definitely do it. Maybe just for shits and gigs, I'll have my wife do like a 16-hour or even just a 12-hour stream. I'm playing Fortnite at the moment, getting to 3,000 to get memberships. Okay. Gotcha, right on. Personally, I am not a Fortnite fan. I'm not really into the Battle Royale FPS genre in general. I know that Fortnite isn't FPS, but I'm not into the Battle Royale kind of gameplay in general. The only one that I really liked was... oh my god, what is that? Apex Legends, there we go. Right? That's the name of it? Apex Legends? I'm second guessing myself. I'm pretty sure that that's it. But the reason why I liked that one was that you had each character that had different skills. Like you had classes. And I thought that was really cool. So instead of just, this is the meta thing to do no matter like what, I like things that have variety like that. That you can always mix it up like by default because you're playing someone different. Like you have something that has abilities and junk. That's what got me into that one for a little bit, and I had people that were playing it too. I did not keep up with it though. Obviously, I can barely even remember the name if I'm remembering it correctly. But yeah, man, thanks for stopping by during your stream. Dang, man. That is really cool of you to do. I appreciate that. I'm definitely not... I'm kind of too old to be like so good at a video game now that people would want to watch me do it. Maybe once upon a time in my Halo 3 days. If streaming would have been a bigger thing around that time, maybe I could have gotten into it then. Maybe that could have been cool for me. But now, FPSs have just changed so drastically. They're not what they used to be, and as they are now, I don't even really find them that fun anymore. I could probably go back and play Halo 3 and still have a lot of fun in like matchmaking style like that, but why is my nose itchy? Yeah, otherwise I don't really find FPSs that fun anymore. I haven't found one that I really liked in a long time. Action games, though, are going hard. You're not that old compared to you. How old are you, man? I mean, if you don't mind sharing, I know I'm particular about sharing personal information online. So, yeah, man, if you don't mind calling out, like, how old are you? Okay, well, actually, 2 questions before you answer that. That Gengar was banned because of the crosses in the background. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. But 37? Okay. So, Rusha, you're 37. How old do you think I am? Before I tell you how old I am, tell me how old you think I am. Google is my hero. Google is everyone's hero, man. Google has changed everything for everybody. Definitely as far as we interact with people. However, it's also a toxic cesspool of, well, Google says this first thing that I found, therefore that can't be wrong. But otherwise, yes, Google is a great tool to be able to look at things. I have all of the world's information in my pocket at all times, and that's a beautiful thing. when it's not a curse. But that's right. We can't have any. About 34-ish? Okay. Yeah, you're pretty close. Okay, so Piney thinks I'm 25. So actually, Rusha, you were pretty close. I'm 32. I turned 32 this year. Turning 33 next year. It makes me sad that I'm getting up there like that, but it is what it is. It only bums me out only because I wish that I was further along in the things that I'm doing now, and if I would have started them earlier, I would be where I would want to be right now. Piney, that is okay. So many people think that I'm in my 20s. Like when I tell like 99% of people like what my actual age is, they give me this shocked look. Nobody ever thinks that I'm 30. Remember, you're tiny on my phone screen. Hey, no worries, man. No worries. I mean, I'm tiny in real life too. I'm actually very short in real life. Thankfully, my wife is like a barely non-dwarf human that I was able to find, who I am thankfully taller than. But yeah, again, Piney, don't trust me. Don't feel bad. Most people think I'm 25 or younger. I only got most of my subs in the past 3 months. That's awesome, though. Rusha, I'm at 1,164 watch hours. Nice. So was there something that happened for you, Rusha, that kind of like blew up your sub count? It kind of seems like if you're consistent long enough, I mean, you're going to have like a long time of kind of like a bit of ebb and flow of like slow growth. At least that's what's happening for us, and that's what I've heard from other people. But then suddenly, kind of out of nowhere, you kind of get found and you just kind of start shooting up. Is that kind of how it went for you? Sorry to distract you from your Fortnite gaming. I'm sure it takes a bit to find the time to stop and just type in the chat. But I mean, obviously, we are not here for money right now. Me and my wife. We're here because we want to be. Shorts and support of the community. We definitely need to do more shorts. We try to support the community. I mean, we're not obviously big enough to make an impact on anybody else, but yeah, we definitely drop by other streamers that we know. I mean, obviously we haven't met anybody, but like PokePair, obviously we always drop in and support them. Crane, we drop in and support him. We got Rocket Scott. We always stop by and support him. It's cool, man. I'm lurking when I'm not talking. No worries, man. We appreciate lurkers around here. We do. We appreciate anybody that wants to stop by. But yes, we definitely need to get on the shorts game for sure. I try to talk my wife into being like, you got all this time. You could definitely like be putting some shorts in there. I do see you everywhere, Trainer Glenn. Oh, I think it's because of the heat. Oh my god, my nose is just itching, and I think it's because of the heat. The heat's starting to get to me. It is around that time. Yeah, that helps a lot. That I watch a lot of other channels. Yeah, I watch a lot of other channels. Like, I mean, if I were to rank it, like, let's say that like all PokeTubers instantly posted a video at once, the one I would go to first is the Poke Doctor, for sure. And for the reason is, he has the best videos when it comes to announcements about getting deals and sales, and that's what I'm all about. So him, I watch every single one of his videos. Not that that's unique to just him, but Yeah, his videos are immediately what I go to for that reason. I want the deals. I want my money to go as far as possible. Buy me as much as possible. But I mean, yeah, I even watch. Is it Pokepond? I was literally just watching one of his videos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Pokepond. The guy that is in the wait, is he in the UK or can? Yeah, he's in the UK. I try to support as many as I can. Also, I mean, I think that's what this community is about, honestly, and which I think is a great thing. There's been a little drama lately. I won't name names, but or maybe I should because otherwise that person, if they ever saw this video, would be like, "Oh, he's a coward for not calling me out by name," blah blah blah. But I'm not gonna get sucked into that trap. Yeah, same here, Rusha. About 25 or more channels I mod for. Hi, oh Poke Newbie, what's up? Poke Newbie, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for making yourself known. Hey man, if you don't mind leaving a like, we would greatly appreciate it. If we can get to 20 likes, and we'll add another pack to the pot. Actually, I have a question about moderators. What are mods for? What do they do? Why do you want to have them? Like, I know that there's always moderators and chats of like every live stream that I've ever watched, but I've never until we streamed for the first time, I never asked myself, "Wait, what do you need moderators for? What do they actually do?" And I have no idea. I forgot to look into it. I needed to. I was going to trust our best friend Google to tell me why moderators are good and what they do. Because I genuinely have no clue. Oh, but yeah, I was going to say, I only mod for one channel. Dropping links, timing out spammers. Okay. That's kind of what I thought they might be. I didn't know about the dropping links part. I thought dropping links was like what the streamers usually did. And they like had buttons set for that kind of stuff with like a stream deck. There we go. Stop idiots in the chat from stopping dropping. Okay. Because yeah, our friends Basil and Lou, they have a moderator for when they stream. I've only seen them stream once so far. They might have done it more, but I know they have a mod, and they were talking about their mod, or they mentioned their mod one during the last live stream, and that's when I was kind of like, oh, I wonder what they got a mod for. But okay, monitoring chat, that makes sense. Also keeps chat interesting too, as it's interactive being a mod. Yeah, I would imagine so. That would make sense. Being able to engage with the community on behalf of the streamer and everything. Oops, there we go. I got some friends. Maybe actually, I got one friend in particular. Maybe if he'd be interested, maybe I could ask him to be a mod sometime. Not now. Sometime in the future when it would be worth it to have a mod around. Oh, but that's right. So yeah, Rusha, you said you got a lot of your subs within the last 3 months. Was it just like a drastic shoot up in like subs? You just kind of got found, or was it like the same steady increase over the 3 months that you're still seeing now? Like, what is it that like kind of changed that made like all of your subs like start increasing so rapidly over 3 months? Out of curiosity. Like I said, based on what I hear, it seems to be that if you just stay consistent as far as a schedule and everything, that it kind of just happens eventually. People kind of just come across your stuff. For me, it's been steady increase, I think. Yeah, that's how it's been for us, Glenn. That's how that's how we've been experiencing it. It's been a little on the slow side this week, but still, even in the last like, what is it, 30 days or something, like we still been gaining. Still working on it. Hoping to hit 100 subs. We want to do a more special giveaway at 100 subs, and we'll see if that happens soon. I'm thinking that probably. Well, okay, so I do understand, Lisa. I've heard that during the summer months on YouTube, it's slower. I mean, again, I don't have the experience to back that up. I'm just going based on what people have said that have more experience than us. That the summer months are kind of slower for YouTube, but I'm guessing that once the new sets drop, like Stellar Crown, for example, that we'll probably get some new viewers and stuff because of that. A lot of it, I think, is obviously probably timing. Like, dang, if you were doing this before COVID, you probably blew up. Because COVID, that was some, like, you know, when everybody's staying at home, they're going to be spending their time watching Netflix and YouTube, and that's exactly what everybody did. Oh, man, we're at 56 minutes now. Dang. We're already that far into this? Where did the time go? I swear to God, it just looked like 5 minutes ago, and it said like 35 minutes. Well, if you guys don't mind hanging out for another couple minutes, I'll hang for a couple minutes. But after that, I gotta, like I said, I gotta go run an errand. An errand. Speaking of which, do people say errand or errand? I say errand. Gotta go run some errand. Kind of makes sense about it being slower during summer because everyone takes vacations. There is that. Getting to know the community and streamers and just being on time and making Shaw. You speak to chat. Making Shaw. I'll make Shaw to speak to chat. I mean, yeah, we always interact with like all of our comments on all of our videos, for example. And obviously, if we're ever doing this, yeah, we try to interact with chat as much as possible. But that can be hard to do, obviously, when you're starting out. I mean, especially if you don't know what to talk about, or if people in the chat aren't really talking, or... I mean, there's a bunch of different things to it. I mean, this for, as far as being a skill set for people, it's probably not something that they really do. I mean, as far as, you know, kind of sitting in front of a camera and even just sitting in front and talking to a camera is kind of like strange starting out for sure. Like you feel very weird. You feel very uncomfortable. At least that's how it was for me. Feel very weird. Feel very uncomfortable. I feel like my wife feels like that because she isn't so confident in her English, even though she lives in America, speaks English just fine. She speaks it. She says she speaks it better than she speaks Japanese, which I think is true, but I think that's kind of only because she ended up getting with me. If she would have stayed in Japan and not spoken to any English speakers, I think that she would be terrible at speaking English right now, just like all of her friends are. Like when I met her friends for the very first time, she kept trying to encourage them to speak English. I wasn't so much pushing it. Like she was there to translate for me. That was fine. But they knew English before they went to Japan, and then they went to Japan, and then they only spoke either Tagalog, some dialect of Tagalog, or Japanese, and then they totally forgot English. And it was kind of funny. But I think that would have been the exact same thing that would have happened to my wife if she had not married me. Oh, I'm hungry. Day 1 of a 3-day fast I'm doing for the weekend. And I'm getting those waves of hunger. Those waves of hunger are hitting me. But I think that it feels like it was about time to do a fast, as I've been eating more than I should. If you feel like you have issues with being hungry or eating too much when you go to eat, do a fast for a day. It will reset kind of your stomach, and it won't let you eat so much when you go to eat next time. Not to say that like you'll malnourish yourself or anything, but obviously a big thing that we have in America is overeating, and like your body gets more and more used to that the more that you do. So if you kind of reset yourself by not taking in calories for a little while, that can help kind of reset your system so that you're not overeating as much. And this is going to be my first 3-day fast in a very, very long time. Probably about a year. It's probably been about a year since I last did a fast like this. I have a friend, he's the one that got me on fasting, and he will fast kind of to just like push himself just to see if he can. He's done, I think, a 7-day fast is his longest. And last I talked to him, he was going for a 9-day fast. 9 days, no food. Now, the caveat is you can have, obviously you got to drink water. You can drink coffee, but coffee dehydrates you because of the caffeine. But something that you should do if you plan on doing a fast is put a teeny little bitty pinch of salt in your water to like keep up with your sodium levels. And that's to say, like, if you're going to do it for like a long time, for like a couple days, like I'm doing right now. Otherwise, if you're just going to do it for a day, you don't got to sweat it. It's not going to affect you negatively. But yeah, to anybody out there that doesn't know, sodium is obviously super important. And if you are getting no sodium intake for multiple days, that can be a problem. Man, we're not even talking about Pokemon anymore. I'm just talking about fasting now. Talking about health related stuff. Maybe we should turn into a dieting channel. I'm joking, obviously, but my wife constantly brings up the fact that we have gained weight since we got married. To which she is correct. We have definitely done that. And now our goal for ourselves, for both of us, is that we're going to lose weight before she gets back. Because I won't have the excuse because I don't have a wife keeping me out of the gym. Not that she did before, but, you know, when you got a significant other, it becomes easy to lose your motivation for the gym because you want to spend time with them. And then my wife has just been eating too much. She's naturally a very skinny person. She doesn't have to be like super active, but she's just been eating too much. I harp on her sometimes of like, okay, you don't need a second helping of, you know, whatever it is. And she's like, but I'm still hungry. It's like, if you give it 10 minutes, you won't be hungry anymore. Even 5 minutes. That's something that a lot of people don't know, is that when you're eating, if you stop halfway through, when your stomach is still telling you that it's hungry, it's because it hasn't caught up to your brain that your stomach is full yet. And that's why you still feel hungry while you're eating. And that's why people overeat, because they're eating until they feel satisfied. And by that point, you've already eaten too much. Now, if you exercise and junk, you know, and work out a lot or whatever, you know, you don't got to worry about that really so much because you're burning so many calories anyway. But I'm going to try to get myself into a heavy workout regimen so I can shed some pounds. And I'm starting it with this 3-day fast that I'm doing. Visitor number 4, hey, make yourself known in the chat. And, you know, if you don't mind leaving us a like, we appreciate it. At 20 likes, we put another pack in the pot for the winnings. The pot currently has a Sabrina's Alakazam and a sleeved Evolving Skies booster pack. Uh-oh, we lost them. Probably because I was talking about food stuff. Oh well, it's my fault. I should stick on topic, just talk about Pokemon. I'm a PokeTuber, I'm not allowed to talk about anything else. Alright. But, let's see. Chat's been dead for a while. So, I think now is a good time to wrap it up. God dang, my itchy nose! But yeah, I mean, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Really appreciate it. Probably see you